Welcome back to another episode of the Supeologists Podcast. I'm your host, Nico, and this is the show where we dive deep into all things superhero. Whether about all things Marvel or DC or not, you've come to the right place. Today we've got a fun episode for you as we're diving into some of the hottest fan theories in superhero films and TV shows. Today we'll discuss some fan theories on the MCU after watching Captain America Brave New World, and some fan theories on the upcoming DCU projects. So this week, the Supeologists Podcast brings you Super Fan Theory Man. But before we dive into today's episode, let me quickly introduce today's co-host. Today, I am joined with Alex once again. He's back.
The one and only.
He's back. And just like any other episode, let's kick things off with our first segment. We're talking about the highs, the lows, and the random bits of the week with Summits, Slumps, and Dumps. Ow! Fuck!
Slut!
I just hit my ankle on the leg of the chair.
Ain't no way, bro.
Alright, do you want to start with yours, or you want me to start?
I can start.
Right.
Summit. I got to play Elden Ring Night Rain. Beta testing early. It was so fire. It was so good. No, because we were, I think we were watching Brave New World, and I think we were, like, setting up this recording.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, when are you free to, like, record? And I'm like, I can't Saturday. I'm playing Elden Ring all night. Or day. So, like, and I think it was the same thing Sunday, so that's why we're here Monday. But, yeah, it was pretty fire. I had a really good time. It was, like, 3-hour sessions every single time. So, like, it was pretty fun. Dump. Marvel Rivals is, like, making me mad. Like, playing competitive in that game makes me so fucking mad, bro. Motherfuckers be, like, raging. Like, they'd be like, Moon Knight, hop off, bro. You suck. You dog shit. And I'm like, I'm 43 and 42 and 3. Which means I have 42 kills and 3 deaths. And I'm like, and I have 20k damage. What the fuck are you talking about? You're fucking 0 and 3. Are we serious? I don't know how I made it to plat, but I did. Anyways. Dump. My phone is, like, destroyed. I don't know if you can see, but my camera lens, broken. Everything is broken. Everything. I need to get a new phone.
You can't even charge your phone either.
Yeah,
right?
I can't. Yeah, my phone has been fucking, like, a vegetable since I don't know how long, bro. But, yeah. That's
Dude,
about it.
Yeah, I can't even play Marvel Rivals anymore, bro. I just can't. Every time I'll rage and start punching holes in my wall.
Dude, it's so funny because, like, going from, like, competitive to quick play, because I warm up every match because, like, that's how serious I am about that shit. It's, like, a different scene when you play competitive and quick play because, like, people try so hard in competitive. Like, competitive games last, like, 10, 15 minutes, and, like, a quick play will last, like, 3 minutes. It's, like, so crazy. But, yeah. But I don't really rage in quick play because, like, it doesn't really affect me. So I'm just
right,
like,
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
By Summit, I played Fortnite last night with Alex for, like, the first time in, like, 3 months, bro. Because I've been so focused on content, whether it's my stuff or the car stuff. I haven't had time for it. But last night I was like, you know what? I'll take a break and I'll play a few games. OG Fortnite, bro. That's where it's at. Yeah. OG Fortnite.
Surprised he's even play Fortnite. All he does is play Call of Duty.
I mean, yeah, we were gonna play FC 25, but then I guess we both got so tired. It was like 3 a.m. We were like,
no way,
I'm gonna go to sleep. Dude. Yeah, we were playing Bed Wars on Fortnite for like hours, and then we transitioned to like 3 games of OG Fortnite. And we're like, all right,
I'm gonna hop on Minecraft Bed Wars someday.
Minecraft Bed Wars. Oh my gosh.
Even though that shit is
I don't know if I have the patience for that game, bro. Because, oh my gosh, I'll just sit there be like grinding the base, and the next thing I know,
everyone's dead.
It's
gone.
Like, bro.
Yeah, 3 teams are eliminated within the span of 5 seconds, and you're like, bro.
It's either that or it's like the game will last 3 hours.
Yeah,
everyone's camping in their base.
It's so funny though.
My slump. My girlfriend was over for Valentine's Day. Like, we were gonna spend the whole weekend together, but then she forgot that she had a lab for a class she had to go to.
Oh, so I had to. Damn, she has sciences.
So I had to go. I had to drive her all the way back to school, but then I knew I had plans this weekend, so like I couldn't go back to school as well. So I
had to drive all the way back.
I drove all the way there, dropped her off, and had to come all the way back. It's like a 3.5 hour drive, yeah, like there and back total. And then my dump, my random bit. I don't know. I really don't know if I have anything like random. I'm trying to think of something random. I just did my taxes. Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Just did taxes.
Taxes is crazy, bro.
TurboTax.
TurboTax do come in
clutch. TurboTax came in clutch, bro.
They always do.
Yeah, that's gonna be my summits, slumps, and dumps. Yeah, that's going to do it for our Somewhat Slumps and Dumps segment. Now we're going to get into our second segment. We're talking about Supe-Dates. All right, now we're getting to our second segment. We're talking about Supe-Dates. This is a segment where we just share any updates, news, media, otherwise for anything Marvel, DC, etc.
Yeah.
The first thing I want to talk about is the Fantastic Four trailer because I have not talked about it since 2 weeks ago when it first came out. I posted my reaction video to it on YouTube and whatnot.
Is it Herbie?
It's Herbie! Oh my gosh! Bro, because you have never seen Herbie before.
That's true, yeah.
But yeah, I really do want to talk about it. I've had my thoughts for it for a couple weeks, and the past couple weeks have been, like, episodes-wise, it's just been Invincible and Captain America Brave New World, so I haven't really got to talk about it. But I'm talking about it this episode. We're talking about it right now. Fantastic Four trailer. Do you want to share your thoughts about it first?
I thought it was cool. I know some people didn't like the thing, but I don't know why, because he's, like, very comic book accurate, so I don't know why people were hating complaining
about it.
Yeah, and it was like, I forgot who the creator was, like, something Kirby, I forgot his name, but, like, the person who made, like, the original design for the thing, and people were so mad, like, he looks so weird. Why are his eyebrows so big? I'm like, that's exactly how he looks
he's supposed
in the comics, like, right. And people were like, he's not rocky enough, and I'm like, well, I swear, like, we can't ever have anything nice, bro. Like, y'all motherfuckers always got something to complain about, like, bro. Literally. And overall, I think it looks cool. The costumes are they look vintage, but I think that's the point because they're like what, 1960s, 80s.
1960s.
Yeah, so I guess that's the point. Oh yeah, it's cool. I like Johnny Storm and I think they go into a little bit of the lore how they got their powers in the first place because I know he talks about it as like, yeah, he wouldn't have been so. Or rough or hard. I don't know what the fuck he says.
Yeah.
And fucking Johnny would have been never fired. I don't know. But I think he explains a little bit, something about a rocket ship, something like that. Yeah. I don't really remember the whole thing.
He was like, last time you went up there, you couldn't turn invisible.
Yeah.
Johnny's Johnny.
Yeah.
Fucking. And Ben wasn't a rock, but Ben's always been a rock. Yeah, like whatever.
Some other stingy, corny shit they said. But I thought it was cool. I saw people were saying, why is Galactus so small? Or Galacta, or no, that's Marvel Rivals. Yeah, why is he so small? But I feel like people don't know a lot about Galactus because, like, he can shrink whenever he wants and, like, enlarge himself whenever he wants. He just shrinks to, like, because, like, he doesn't eat worlds as, like, he's not like a villain. He just eat worlds because he needs to. Because, like, he needs to survive, like, how humans eat food. So, like, he, like, I guess, like, him shrinking is a way of savoring his food, I guess, in a way. I don't know, but people were like, why is he so small? Like, but, like, he can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like his powers is what he can do. Like, if he wanted to, he could, like, make himself human size, but I don't think he ever has.
Yeah, and people don't understand that Galactus doesn't, like, eat worlds. He doesn't, like bite a world. He doesn't, like, take a chunk of it. He, like, he sucks the essence
the life and everything,
of the planet he's devouring.
So, like, he's literally eating, like motherfuckers eating.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so some things, what I want to talk about the trailer is, fucking Herbie, bro. I don't know why, but that got me so hyped. I'm like, I love to see Herbie because, like, I remember playing like the Lego Marvel Superheroes game and the Fantastic Four sequences. Herbie's there, just giving you hints. I'm like, oh my god, Herbie, I love you. I love this little guy. And then the one thing I don't like about this movie is the cast. I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't think they're gonna be able to change my mind. I don't want to like. Of course, I don't want to like judge them before seeing anything, but like from what I've seen so far in the trailer alone, I'm not feeling it. Pedro Pascal, again, I only see him as the
Reed Richards,
as the scientist, father figure, person as Reed Richards, but he doesn't look like the superhero that is Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah,
people keep going in my comments like, what is he talking about? Reed Richards is Mr. Fantastic. That's not my argument. My argument is that he looks more like the Reed Richards version of, like, not version, but, like, he looks more like the scientist.
He didn't look like Mr. Fantastic. He looked like Reed Richards.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a superhero, is my point.
I can get that a little bit. I think they've all grown on me. Invincible Woman looks cool. People are saying she might be pregnant in the movie.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Which is kind of weird. Not weird, but, like, it's interesting to see.
Because like, their children, Franklin Richards is like one of the most powerful beings in Marvel.
Which is kind of cool to see because, like, that's super early, but, like, it's cool to see that they're putting that into the story. The only character that I don't like casting is Johnny Storm. I do not like him at all.
I don't like him at all.
And then, like, I was like, I'll hold out some hope, because I haven't seen the trailer, I haven't seen anything. I saw the trailer, I really don't like him now.
Right.
Like, it's just like, but I guess it fits his character, because I've read some of the comics, like, now that I've, like, kind of gotten into it, I guess it fits his character, like, he's, like, stupid. Like, I think Chris Evans did a way better job, though.
Yeah.
And being cocky and stupid.
Because the Human Torch, Johnny Storm, is stupid, is ignorant, because he's like the hot guy who's like been told his entire life he can get whatever he wants because he's hot, whereas like other characters like Tony Stark or Doctor Strange, they're always right because they're just like intelligent and have their own sort of way. But Joseph Quinn is not like, and to say this like in the best way possible, he's not hot enough to be the Human Torch.
Right.
But in this trailer, we're seeing that in the movie that they're making him like a childish,
that's what I was
goofy
say,
person,
yeah.
And it's like we already have so many characters like that in the MCU. Like I don't want to see that again.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like he's so childish and he's so like he's extra goofy than he needs to be.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't really like that.
Yeah. The one thing I do like about his character is that when he turns into the Human Torch, it looks great. The visuals of him flying around the city, him as the Human Torch flying around, like completely like covered in fire, it looks great.
Yeah.
Like his flying scene, and that scene where like he flies into the atmosphere and just like
and he's just like floating.
He's floating. Yeah. That's a great shot. And I love seeing that. That was really cool. I can't wait to see the Human Torch aspect of his character. But just him being Johnny Storm, it does not sit right with me because he does not look like it. It does not fit. Literally, all I see is Stranger Things, bro. I always see Eddie Munson.
Yeah, he's the guy that does he's the guitar guy, right?
Yeah, he's Eddie Munson.
Oh, I forgot. Because of the blonde hair, I forgot.
Yeah, and the blonde hair looks terrible.
I don't really like it anymore now.
The blonde hair on him looks terrible as well.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that.
And then Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, it does not fit. She looks very like European.
Oh, okay.
Because like in the things that we've seen her in, it doesn't help her case because the things that we've seen her in are Mission Impossible, Hobbs and Shaw, like movies like that are very like spy espionage type of thing, and she's not
shit.
Right, exactly, and she's very European and talks with an accent. So seeing her, it does not fit. I see that. I don't like the cast. I mean, I love The Thing though.
Thing is pretty cool, yeah.
Eben Moss Backrack, whatever his last name is. I feel so bad because like I love his acting and everything. I love him in The Bear and everything. I feel so bad for not being able to say his last name, but the choice for casting him as The Thing, I love it because in the trailer we even get like a The Bear reference where he's like, I'm just gonna add a little whatever, little zip, bro. And then
I don't like it.
There's so many memes where it's like. It's that scene, but then like Herbie is the voice of, oh my god, what's his name from The Bear and Shameless?
Oh yeah,
yeah, whatever. Yeah. Oh my god, what's his name? Alan White or whatever.
Yeah,
whatever his name is. Oh my gosh. But whatever. But like, there's like memes of like that like interaction. There's like it's like that voice behind the scene of the trailer.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. I love seeing that. But we see what's his name, John Malkovich. In the trailer as well. I don't know who he's supposed to be because we see him like underground.
I think so.
Or like in a cave or in a dark room. So I don't know who he's supposed to be. If it's supposed to be like a mole man or something.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I feel like the thing is like 2025 has a lot of big movies coming out. So it's either going to be
but a lot of big movies with a lot of big characters coming in, like because we're like I don't know. Let me break the scene a little bit from Fantastic Four. For Thunderbolts, I didn't think they were going to be adding the Sentry. That's a pretty big. Or did you know?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I knew from like the first because Bob.
I didn't know that at all.
Because like the Sentry's before he becomes Sentry, his name's like Robert something. So when they announce this guy with brown long hair, I'm like, and they announce him as Bob. I'm like, Sentry.
That's the Sentry.
And they even show you the S logo, the symbol in the trailer.
Yeah. I didn't know. Yeah, in the trailer. Yeah, but there's a lot of like big scene characters coming into the MCU now that are definitely going to make a big impact. The Sentry's fucking OP as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about last week. I don't know how they're gonna survive Sentry or the Void. I don't know
Yeah.
how they're gonna possibly how they're gonna do it. And I would say like the only way that they could stand a chance is if they brought in Red Hulk, because
Maybe.
Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross is Red
Yeah,
Hulk,
right.
and the name of the team is the Thunderbolts.
Right, yeah.
So they've got to he's got to make some sort of cameo.
I think they're going to. They just didn't because the movie hadn't come out yet, so they can't
Right.
like spoil anything.
Right, that's
yeah. But I think he's definitely gonna be in the movie though. There's no way.
Yeah, but what I was saying with all these movies coming out is like 2025 has some of the biggest and like most anticipated, exciting movies coming
Yeah.
out this year. So 2025 is either going to be the year of like the best movies or the biggest flops.
I don't think the best movies, but I think it's gonna be pretty high up there.
I think like just because I'm not going to say Captain America: Brave New World was a flop, but it was definitely a flop in like it was definitely anticipated to be a better movie than it was.
No, yeah.
So to a lot of people, this movie is a flop.
Which I don't understand.
But then we've got the new Jurassic World,
yeah.
Superman Legacy, and Fantastic Four. 3 movies all coming out in July.
Yeah.
So there's no way that all 3 of those movies are gonna be bangers, you know?
No, yeah.
So I mean, I hope they all are. But I mean, Superman Legacy. The more I see and rewatch that teaser trailer of Superman Legacy, the more I'm like, this movie's gonna flop.
Yeah, it might, honestly.
And same thing with Fantastic Four. I hope it doesn't, but
The one thing I'm scared about for Fantastic Four is the CGI so far looks great,
yeah,
but I'm like fearful for Mr. Fantastic. Like I'm so
because they haven't shown anything.
Yes, they haven't done anything, and all he does is stretch, and I'm like, I am so scared
Mm-hmm.
to see this man like, and all you see is this weird ass shit, and I'm like, oh my god, no, because I remember we watched Brave New World, and there's like so many scenes where I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah, there were
like,
some.
No, there's like maybe like it wasn't bad, but it was like maybe 4 scenes. But
It's
like
a
you
stretch.
could notice because it was the whole entire scene,
Yeah.
and I was like, him taking off his mask. I think we talked about it like a couple episodes ago. I was like, it looks horrible. Like to me at the moment, I was like, it looks bad.
Yeah.
And then you were like, hopefully it's just a trailer thing. But like it was in the it did not change at all, and I was like, ugh. But it was like this was pretty cool. Everything was cool, but like there's definitely scenes where you see like the CGI and it's like it's very very noticeable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, in Captain America: Brave New World, there's like people are like arguing about how they don't like how every superhero has nanotech now, because Falcon
I
has the
saw
nanotech
that.
helmet, and like
Yeah, I think it was like those 2 guys, right? They were talking about Black Panther's helmet.
Black Panther's
yeah,
helmet.
yeah,
exactly.
Which I kind of agree.
I
with.
agree completely.
Yeah. Because it takes off the whole aesthetic. Like it looks cool, but they can't make it look cool.
Right.
Like the whole point of it, like, and I get like it's like I forgot what they said. They said it was like
It's
for
really
conveniency,
practical,
yeah, it's practical and whatnot. But like, it just doesn't look great at all.
It-
but like, and if like, I guess you can do that, but like, do it like how Tony Stark did when he did like this bullshit. It looked so great. It looked so good.
I mean, give it to people who actually deserve to have it.
Right?
I mean, like,
yeah.
Black Panther didn't really need to have it, but it was cool to like elaborate the significance of vibranium
No, yeah,
in its
And especially how far their like technology is advanced.
yeah.
Yeah, so like it made sense, but like you didn't really need it though.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't want to see like fucking She-Hulk with some nanotech shit.
Oh my god, that made me so mad.
Like
I don't
especially-
even think they're gonna bring back She-Hulk.
dude. I mean, I was.
I think they uncasted her.
Did
Oh
they?
my- no, yeah, I was gonna talk about this because I was on like a rabbit hole of YouTube and it was like so bad. But she the actor like ended up like dogging on the new Deadpool movie because she was like it's too gory and everything, and someone was like you're getting mad at it for being a rated R movie when it's rated R, and I was like no fucking way. And she like caused all this controversy and whatnot, and she was like talking mad shit, and I'm like you're mad because Deadpool does it better than you.
Right.
What the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? It was so funny, but I don't think she got uncasted. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't think she's gonna be in the MCU ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Which is sad because like,
unfortunate.
wow.
Mainly her show. It was still an introduction to a new character.
No, yeah,
I was talking last week on the podcast about how in the fight between Falcon and Red Hulk, I was expecting there to be a cameo of someone else like helping Sam, because there's no way he's gonna fight and then like survive a battle between
right.
Red
Honestly,
Hulk.
I'm glad there wasn't.
I mean,
it gives more development towards Sam.
I mean, yeah, it really
and
does.
It makes him like, I don't know, like, cause like Captain America usually acts on himself anyways. Like at least in the old movies he did. That was because that was before the Avengers and whatnot.
Mhm.
But like, it gives him more time to like think like I have to do this and I have to be the only one to do it, and it gives him like more time to like, or it gives him like makes him more knowledgeable how to how to think on his feet like fast and like instant and like what he has to do at that moment. And I think he rationalizes more at the end when he's talking to Danny. What was his name? The next Falcon. I don't remember his name. Yeah. I remember because he was like, I have to be on point because if I'm not on point, then who else is gonna be on point? I think that like elaborates it more because like he knows he has to do it perfectly or else like shit's gonna go to like hell, or I don't know, like shit's gonna hit the fan. Mm-hmm. So like I feel like that elaborates it like very, very well.
Yeah, it definitely makes his version of Captain America stand out more. Like how he's different from Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
But like the thing I hated about that fight scene, that entire conflict between the two of them, was that he talked him down. You know,
a lot of people didn't like that. I hated that.
I would have much rather it been Betty Ross or if She-Hulk came in and helped him out, whatever. If someone came in and ended that fight differently.
Yeah.
Because the way that they brought Betty Ross in during that movie,
all the way at the end,
and like there was no point. You might as well not show her because you teased it the entire time of her being on phone calls, or whatever.
She has like maybe like 3 minutes or less of screen time, and that's it.
Less than that, bro. Probably. She's got like
maybe a minute, 30 seconds. Yeah.
It just, I really wish that Sam doesn't have to be a counselor through every fight. You know?
No, yeah.
Because that just really just like angered me. I was like, I can't believe he talked Red Hulk down back into human form.
I don't know. Yeah, I can see that. I can see them definitely like. It would have been way better if she would like came out from the sakura trees and was like, "No, Dad, don't do this.
Dad, you're ruining my cherry blossom trees."
yeah, or some shit like that. But yeah, I can see. Yeah, a lot of people had issues with that, which I can kind of agree with. Yeah.
I mean, I really didn't like that. I mean, we didn't even talk about last week's episode. We didn't even talk about the end credit scene about how the leader's like, I've seen every possibility.
Oh my god, no, yeah.
Other heroes are coming.
People were like so mad about this. Like, let's talk about the worst and best end credit scene in all of Marvel. And I was like, because it's super like vague and like you have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. But like,
no,
in a sense,
you know exactly what he's talking about because it's been propped up by everything else.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, that has to be some multiverse bullshit, some other thing like that. But people were like so genuinely confused. Like, what is he talking about? What does he mean other people? And he's like, duh, he's talking about the multiverse. But like, at this point, like, how are they going to incorporate it and not fuck it up again?
Right. And then back to Fantastic Four, the suits of all their suits, I really do like. I like the design, but I mean, again, I wish it was something else. But I'm okay with the way that they're going about it. The Thing's design, I like it. Again, I don't know what people are hating about it besides the big unibrow. Like, it's supposed to look like that.
It's supposed to be
I don't know what your problem is. The one thing I don't like visually is Sue Storm's, the Invisible Woman's powers, the way that they look. Do you know what you're talking about? Okay. Yeah, it just doesn't look, it looks very weird. And why is she like serving face when she's using her power? She's like mewing. She's like I'm like, what are you?
Why is she using her face card? Right. Why she's invisible? That's funny my god,
it's ridiculous.
You think that's how she transforms? And she's like invisible. That's so funny.
Yeah, actually. I mean, that's really all I have to say from the trailer without going off on a incredible tangent, or should I say, fantastic tangent.
Say that again. Oh.
Dude, I can't believe that's a meme, bro. Oh my gosh.
I can't believe that's a movie, bro. That movie flopped so bad. And Reed Richards was that one guy from fucking Whiplash.
Yeah, Miles Teller, bro.
He's a good actor, but like,
I don't ever. I don't ever want to see him in a.
No, yeah.
Be a superhero again.
No, yeah. I was like, in what world does this work? It was just so funny. The Thing was actually amazing.
I did like.
I really liked the Thing.
I did Thing's design a lot.
Yeah.
And then to go deeper into Supe-Dates, the Russo brothers have reportedly signed a new deal with Marvel Studios. They will oversee multiple new upcoming projects, including the new X-Men film. So they are bringing the X-Men in.
Yeah, we were talking about that when we were watching the movie because it said they were hunting down like adamantium. Yeah, and I was like, that has to be an X-Men like build up. There's no way.
So. And I'm glad that it is the Russo brothers directing that movie.
They're probably gonna do it good.
They're gonna do a really good job of it.
They might bring Hugh back.
No, Henry Cavill's gonna be the.
Really?
I think so.
No, really?
I mean, it could be just fake news, but I think I saw somewhere like on Instagram or something that Henry
But they said they're
Cavill.
gonna work him till he's
Kevin Feige's gonna keep pitching on 90.
yeah, till you're fucking 90. I mean, it'd be
Um,
cool to see him again.
It would be, yeah, absolutely. But I think it'd only be fun to see him with Ron Reynolds as Deadpool. You
Yeah.
know? Other news: Daredevil: Born Again season 2 has officially begun filming, so they're already being renewed for a second season, and they're starting filming already. Excited to see that. We will be doing a review episode on the first episode of Daredevil: Born Again, and then we'll do
Another one when it's all
a
finished.
final recap and review of the whole season when it's all released. As of the last episode that came out for Invincible season 3 had a Rotten Tomato score of 99%.
Honestly, I think this season is really good.
It is. I mean, I really don't. I don't care about all these people's opinions about the animation being bad.
I didn't notice it at all.
I mean,
honestly,
they keep comparing like the best animated scene to the worst one.
No,
It's like
yeah.
you can't make that comparison. Like they're taking the scene from season 1 when Omni-Man gets blasted with the laser from the satellite, and then they're comparing the scene with Dropkick and Fight Master running down the stairs. Like, bro,
No way.
shut up. Like
think-
that's not that bad because like if you're just focused and stuck into the narrative, you're not gonna notice poor animation.
Yeah. But I think it was like a whole build up because of the trailer, because the trailer was animated so well, you could tell the difference.
Yeah.
Because I think that's why people were mad, because they were expecting this level of quality, but we got this level of quality, which isn't terrible at all, but like you can notice the difference, which I still don't mind, but like I could definitely like, because I thought the third season was gonna look like that. If it was, it would have been amazing. It would have been awesome. It would have been like one of the best animated things I've ever watched in my life.
Right.
But it's not, and it looks fine already as it is. If anything, I think it looks better than the other seasons, because Mark in like the other seasons, he always has like a different face.
Yeah. I
'cause
liked his
rewatched
season
it.
1
Yeah,
look
he
looks
always
so
has
better.
like some different look or face, and I'm like,
It's
Mark.
so in season 2 they changed the shape of his pupils.
yeah.
The
And I
shape
know
and
Adam
color.
Eve also has like different faces, and then
And
like
then-
I think the third season is what they're gonna stick with.
But yeah, I mean,
No, I like it because of the new edits that are coming out. I was like, do I look? Because that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, dude, the like him-
Invincible is
the-
going crazy. Oh my god.
to like him and it's
Yes, bro.
dude.
Oh
I
my
have so
gosh,
many of them
bro.
reposted on my TikTok,
Bro, it's
bro.
insane, bro. And he's like, the way that motherfucker like just goes, and he's like, don't you ever threaten me ever again. And as for you, then he's just fucking, who do you think you are? Who do you think, like, do you know who I am, bro? And I'm like, it's about time. It's about time you come out like this. And I'm like, it's a new suit. Now that he's in that new suit, it's on a different type of time, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Exactly. Oh my! That's what gives this season that special.
Exactly, because like everyone's gets so mad at him because he's always holding back. He's not anymore.
No, he's not. Not
And
anymore.
he's crazy. I don't know what the fuck he was benching, but he was benching like, I don't even know what
Like
he
a
was
whole,
benching.
like-
Yes, like a whole building.
Yeah.
And Rex was like, all mad and shit. I'm like, bro, this
Way
is
to
my
make a
guy right here, bro. What are you talking about?
Way to make a fellow superhero feel inadequate.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, go
Glad
train,
it's
bro.
not leg day.
Yeah, literally, bro.
And then he walks up and he's like,
My favorite finger's not working.
Yeah. His favorite finger's not working, Cecil. Can we fix it?
I love that they're developing that relationship between Rex
yeah.
and Invincible. It's so good.
People are saying that he's like his personality's been altered because he got shot through the brain.
I mean that would make sense.
No,
If you
yeah.
get shot in the brain, yeah, of course.
People are saying
Um,
like he's becoming nicer because he was like, oh my life flashed before my eyes and
Yeah.
whatnot. He's like, I've seen how much of a douchebag I am, and I'm like, yep.
I mean,
So now he's being nicer. and
That
whatnot.
makes so much sense. Like if given that situation, anybody would do the
Yeah,
same thing. But back, I was gonna say something about the characters' like new looks and redesigns for like animation. Season 1, from season 1 to season 2, they changed Marx's pupils and the color of them,
Mm.
and then
Oh, really?
from season 2 and season 3, they changed the shape of everyone's faces.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Like it's more like oval and
Yeah.
not as like structured.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you go back to season 1, Mark looks very like much more matured and older
he looks
because
a lot younger now. I think.
because the features of his face, the outlines of his face are very like sharper, and he has smaller eyes, like smaller pupils, and they're brown. And I think they changed the same thing with Debbie as well.
No, yeah, they did.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say about Captain America: Brave New World. I was gonna say something about Captain America: Brave New World earlier. I mentioned it to Alex last week, but did you notice how when Sam had the white suit in the beginning of the movie, it wasn't the half open cowl thing, like it didn't like come around to the back of his head. It was literally just a high
The goggles.
Yeah, it was just a high white collar and goggles.
Yeah.
Like
I noticed that.
and that's supposed to be Copperhead from the Super Society.
Oh really?
The Super Society is like known for having a bunch of like snake themed characters.
Yeah.
Copperhead being one of them, and Diamondback was supposed to be in the movie as well, but they cut her out.
Damn.
Yeah. Copperhead was the guy that he was fighting in the beginning, but no one knows that because one, they didn't establish it.
No, yeah.
And two, it's because like the Super Society was already an established thing. And I'm like, you can't just have something this big to this character.
Yeah.
And just have it as an already established thing. Like you have to go into depth of it in some some way.
Yeah, they just threw him like fodder, and motherfucker broke his arm. I think it was his wrist or some shit like that.
Yeah. And then okay, so now going back to Supe-Dates and the in news, Avengers Doomsday will begin filming in March. So is
that a fantastic movie?
Avengers Doomsday?
Oh, right.
Harrison Ford's Thaddeus Ross was talking to Sam the entire movie.
I need you to make a new Avengers.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Sir, that didn't end so well because you kind of tore the Avengers apart with the Sokovia Accords.
Yeah. And I was like, but like who though?
Right. I mean, the only thing I can think of is like the Young Avengers with Kate Bishop, Ms. Marvel.
I'm gonna get so
I'm gonna
mad.
tweak the fuck out if that's what they do.
So fucking mad.
But now we
livid.
But we know that it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna have to be Thor, Captain America,
Spider-Man.
Falcon, Spider-Man, Black Panther,
Falcon or Captain. Oh right, because they're making another Falcon.
Doctor Strange as well.
By the way,
Doctor Strange.
Oh, he would because he's not Supreme Sorcerer anymore, right?
Doctor Strange, yeah. Doctor Strange's new movie, like the something of incursions, like whatever. I'm excited for that. Just because it falls underneath that multiverse branch, and that's where they're going. That's what direction they're going in with these movies. I would be
excited if that third eye didn't look like dog shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for the plot of it. I'm not really excited for the visuals of it. I mean, I hope they do good with the visuals of it. But other than that, it's like
they probably learn from their mistakes.
Hopefully,
yeah.
And then Daredevil Born Again. If it wasn't obvious in the trailers, Daredevil Born Again has been officially confirmed by the showrunners that this show will be much more violent than Netflix release. So we're gonna have a lot more like broken bones and blood than the Netflix release. Spider-Man. I hope we don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Kingpin.
I mean, if we see Kingpin and Spider-Man do their own thing, yes. But I don't want to see Spider-Man come
No, but like I don't want to see him come in the show. Like I want to see like a...
I want to see an interaction between the two.
Yeah, or even like a poster or something like that. Like, oh, Spider-Man, who is this guy? Like some bullshit like that. Or like even J. Jonah Jameson like on the fucking board. Like, he's a menace! Like, I don't fucking know. But like, that'd be cool because like they're all working in the same area. especially since Daredevil usually works at night, right?
He's Daredevil at night, yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be cool to see them like interact, or at least like you can see him like swing by or some shit.
I don't want to. I do not want to see Spider-Man at all in Daredevil.
Either that or like a little like nod.
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want anything about. I want this to, especially the first season. I want it to be just Daredevil.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But like, if in a separate,
but if I see like a poster, I'd be okay with it.
If in a separate project they do Kingpin and Spider-Man, like if way later down the line when Spider-Man gets rid of the symbiote and then gets it back again and then has that whole.
You think they're gonna add symbiote in the next movie?
No, it's gonna be Secret Wars if anything. Spider-Man 4. So? I think I saw some news about Spider-Man 4 the other day. I forgot.
I know they started filming. Oh my god! I forgot to mention.
What?
The Spider-Verse movie. It was pushed till 2029.
Yeah, I know. That is a good soup date. Yeah, it is. It's delayed once again because fuck ass Shamik Moore wants to be on his weird shit.
It made me so fucking mad, bro. I was like, mind you, it was supposed to come out last year in March.
Yeah.
It's 2025 now. It's supposed to come out this year. No. And then we're gonna go 2026. Now I have to wait another 3 years. Are you fucking serious, bro? Like this movie better win every award. I don't care. Voice acting, fucking scenery, battles, and better win everything for the amount of delays it's had, bro.
Yeah, I'd rather them keep delaying the movie and make it as best as they can before releasing it. Because if they just rush it, then it's gonna be like a waste of time.
Yeah, but like, bro,
it sucks that they're delaying it again.
No, yeah. I think what makes me more mad is that like at the end of the movie they're like, next part dropping March 2024. Like, false advertising, bro. I'm a fucking sue, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Okay, so Captain America: Brave New World has when listing when ranking the Captain America movies on Rotten Tomatoes, the first Avenger had a Rotten Tomatoes score of 80%, Winter Soldier 90%, Civil War 90%, and then Brave New World 52%.
What? I thought the movie was... I don't understand the hate for it. I really don't. I thought it was good. Especially the choreography and the battle. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I haven't seen something like that. It's so long in a Marvel movie.
All the hand-to-hand combat scenes or all the aerial fighting, it was so good. The only fight scene I did not like in Brave New World was the opening fight scene.
Yeah, that was a little
because it was 100% CGI.
Yeah.
And it was definitely not Anthony Mackie. You can tell it's a stunt double the entire time.
That's funny. But yeah, everything else is fine. Everything else is great. I think the fight between Copperhead was also really good too. The villain in that movie was also great. I forgot his name. I love that actor so much.
Giancarlo Esposito, Sidewinder.
Yes, bro. That guy was amazing.
Yeah, his aura was...
Yes, bro. Out of this world, bro. I love that actor so much. But yeah, he was great. He was like a little secondary off to the villain, the actual main villain. But yeah, I liked his performance. Everything about him was great. I think what people didn't like most was the whole president shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand what people were saying about this being a sequel to The Incredible Hulk.
No, it's not.
Like, of course, there are some aspects from that movie that
I think it would have been more of a
movie.
sequel if like Abomination was in it or
right.
some shit like that.
If there was more,
or even
there.
Hulk was in it, but
it's still a Captain America movie. Yeah. And he's still the main character in this movie.
It's just another problem that he has to face.
Right.
It's not. I don't think it's a direct sequel or anything.
I love all the memes where it's like Sam Wilson was just taking a jog one day, and now he's got to go up against a Red Hulk.
Yeah.
he's sitting there like, is that meme of Blown? More news about Daredevil Born Again. We have the episode titles for it. They've all been released. Episode 1 is Optics. Episode 2 is Straight to Hell.
Daredevil.
And then Art for Art's Sake.
The
Hollow of His Hand. Is it referencing the hand? Is the hand making a return?
Maybe.
Excessive Force. That's gonna be a good episode because I can just imagine all the brutality in that. And then Sic Semper Systema.
You think Catwoman's gonna make an appearance?
Black Cat.
Yeah. Black Cat. Yeah.
No.
No.
Not in this.
You don't think so?
Why would she make one in this? I think White Tiger's making an appearance.
Oh, isn't that confirmed already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually also confirmed that Hector Ayala lives with his sister and her daughter, and that's like hinting that one of them will be the next White Tiger in the MCU.
Yeah.
So Are we gonna get what's her name? Ava Ayala?
Yeah, I think so.
And then after Sic Semper Systema, the next episode is With Interest. And then the last episode is Isle of Joy.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of
those titles don't do anything for me. Really.
They don't do anything?
Nah.
I don't know. I think it's very broad.
I think that's gonna do it for our Supe-Dates segment. That's really all I have to say when it comes to updates. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna come up with something later, like after the episode's done.
Oh, yeah. But I think we pretty much grasps everything that's going on so far.
I mean, that we haven't already mentioned. I think we've covered everything already. Now we're moving into our third segment. Segment 3 is our fan theory talk. Now we're getting into our third segment, fan theory talk. This is just where we're going to talk about all the fan theories that we have or that we've seen on social media, whatever, etc.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything for DC fan theories other than Superman Legacy and
DC's been lacking. They
yeah,
don't
it
have
really
a lot
has.
going on.
Right. I mean, the only thing that James Gunn's DC universe was kicked off with Creature Commandos, which have you seen it?
No.
It's funny.
Is it?
It's fun. It's
Oh,
a fun
I think
show.
I know what you're talking about. Is it with that skull dude?
The Dr. Phosphorus.
Yeah. I did see that. That was actually pretty cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know that was DC. And then I looked, I'm like, wow.
It's James Gunn's
yeah.
project.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that's gonna kick off that's the first project of his universe.
Yeah, I saw that because I think I was like TikTok rabbit hole. Like it was like 2 in the fucking morning, and I was watching some shit like that. It was like, yeah, James Gunn made it. That's why it's so good. And I'm like, huh, that makes sense.
It is a fun watch.
No, yeah, it's pretty funny.
Especially because you get like backgrounds and origins to all the characters. And Dr. Phosphorus is constantly funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I also love G.I. Robot.
Yeah.
Because he's always like, I see Nazis. And he's like, can I kill Nazis? And then Rick Flag's like, no, you're not killing any Nazis today. He's like, aw. His character's
man.
so... I think him and Dr. Phosphorus are my favorite characters. Because Dr. Phosphorus, there's like a clip of Dr. Phosphorus like undressing himself and then like powering up and then just like flipping off military agents as he walks into a tank.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really is a fun show. But like back to fan theories about Superman Legacy, dude, it just looks like so much more of a disappointment because the more and more I see of David Cornsweet as Superman, it's like I don't like him. I don't like him.
I think it's cool.
Bro
can't come up with one good reason.
I really can't. I mean, like, he does a good job of transitioning from Clark Kent to Superman.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
his style
absolutely,
and look and demeanor, all that. Like, it does look very different.
Mm-hmm. I think Henry Cavill is just too Sigma for fucking Kent.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is way too beefy.
I want to see him be another character, though. Like, another strong, like, character. Like, if he becomes, like, someone in Marvel, like, I don't want to say Hyperion, but like someone who has like superhero, like a Superman-esque alternative. I would love to see that, but I really can't think of anything for DC, bro. I really can't.
Yeah,
it's
not a lot
troubling.
going on other than the Lantern show that you mentioned and Superman in that other show that already came out.
Yeah. Oh well. MCU fan theories.
Yeah.
You want to kick it off?
I had mentioned already this episode, but they're saying that Invisible Woman might be pregnant, which is kind of cool because I think they're like taking clips and they're like, no, because they're analyzing this shit. They're like, look at the way she's walking. That's a pregnant woman's walk, and I'm like, okay, but I think that's pretty cool though, especially since like you said earlier, like the kid that they end up having is like one of the strongest beings in the planet, which ended up being pretty sick because Reed Richards is already there, and I wonder how they're gonna like. I wonder how they're gonna like make it so like. I wonder if, like, him and Doctor Strange and, like... Oh, Tony Stark is dead. Damn it! I was like, the 3 smartest people in the world, and I'm like, oh, one of them's fucking dead, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Damn. Oh, I've totally forgot that. Oh, I just threw my eyeball out the window, bro. That's so crazy.
Yeah, we do see... In the teaser trailer, we see... Or, I guess, the first official trailer. So, in the first official trailer, Fantastic Four, we see Reed Richards drawing like math equations on the chalkboard. People are like dissecting it.
No, I think that's the people were saying like that's like his one plan or some I don't know some shit that what is his like alter ego called? Like the evil version of him.
The Maker?
The Maker. Like his ultimate plan to like make everything like peaceful or whatnot, but like obviously it didn't go as planned.
Yeah, people are saying that, or people are saying that he's building like a multiversal device.
Oh yeah, transport. Yeah.
So that he can like we get the Council of Reeds or whatever it's called.
I saw that.
That would be sick if we get to see the early 2000s Reed Richard.
Yeah.
I do not want to see Miles Teller again, bro. But if we see
What'd you say that again?
if we see Pedro Pascal the early 2000s. What's his name? Like Ian something.
Yeah.
And then we see
I feel like
John Krasinski. If we see the three of them
John
as the
Krasinski
council
has
reads,
to come back, bro. Please, please, please.
oh,
He's such a good.
I would love that.
He's such a good Mr. Fantastic. It's not even funny, bro.
I would love to.
He's
see
like the
that, bro.
perfect cast, and it makes me so sad they just killed him off, bro.
Yeah.
Makes me so sad.
But if we get the three of them as the council reads,
Yeah.
if we get Pedro Pascal, the early
That'd be
2000s, and John Krasinski,
That'd be
oh my
sick.
gosh, I would. If anything, who do you think, like, of the three of them, who do you think would be a better The Maker?
The early 2000s one.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
He has the whole aesthetic and everything.
he has that. Yeah, and he's skinnier than all the.
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, that would just be great. And it's like because Sue Storm almost died in the second movie for them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if that's that multiversal effect, like Sue Storm died, so
Yeah.
I became the Maker. It's like
No, I don't think that ends up happening. I
But
think
they're
it's
gonna
because
end-
she almost died. He becomes like all crazy. He's like making contingency plans and whatnot, and he's like, "I can't let harm befall her."
But so it would definitely be an MCU-ified thing though, because it's the MCU.
Yeah.
And then something else, Chris Evans's return in Doomsday, or is it
I
Secret
heard
Wars?
about that.
So Chris Evans is coming back.
Yeah.
There are two people that I think he's gonna be. It's either gonna be Captain Hydra or William Burnside. I think is his name.
The copy of Cap.
The guy who was the history teacher who was obsessed with Steve Rogers and then surgically changed his face and vocal cords.
That would make sense.
It's gonna be either one of those.
I think it'd be Hydra more. I think it'd be more likely to be Hydra,
Right.
and it would make more sense.
right.
Yeah.
But
I can also see the other possibility, just as a little like fun like poke.
right.
Yeah.
Because they don't really touch Captain America that much because there are several Captain Americas, and like 4 alone while Steve was in ice.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. It's like in Avengers Doomsday, he's gonna return as like an alternate version of Cap, whether it's like I want to see. I just want to see Chris Evans back in the MCU, bro, because he's such a good Captain America. Oh my gosh! But then they're like, he has to get a life now. And there's that thing where like everybody, all the fans want one last like project with Chris Evans, where it's like,
Yeah.
Chris Evans has his own 6-episode Disney Plus series, The Last
Of, like,
Mission, where he's
yeah.
giving the stones back and
Oh yeah, I
the
heard about
timeline.
that. I think you talked about it. Yeah.
I want to see that so bad,
That'd be pretty cool.
but it's like it's just not gonna happen because Marvel, Disney. But I mean, I would just love to see that.
I think they get a lot of money for that.
They absolutely.
I think they would.
Absolutely. I mean, I loved seeing. What I swear to God, if Chris Evans comes back and he's Johnny Storm in Doomsday
Like
again,
he was in a fucking
Deadpool? I would love that. I would
Flame
scream in
up.
that theater, bro. Dude, and I can't believe I called it. I literally called that cameo, bro. I was like, if you guys haven't seen our Deadpool Wolverine review episode from the Not Takes podcast, go check it out. It's a bad episode, but it's fun at the same time. But I literally called it in our recap and prediction segment. I was like, I think that they're gonna tease Captain America, but it's gonna be Johnny Storm.
It was
He's
so
gonna
funny.
say,
He's like, oh my god, he's gonna say it. He's gonna fucking say it.
and then Wolverine's like, say what? And he's like, Avengers, flame on!
Yeah, and he was like, what? And they also killed him off crazy too.
Oh my gosh. No, I was so tight when that happened. I literally said that out loud in the theater, bro. Like, I made sure everybody heard me. I was like, bro, I'm so tight. Like, as soon as he died. No, because I thought he died when Pyro, like, sucked all the fire out of him. I was like,
Yeah.
because he felt, like, on his neck. I was like,
that would have been so funny. I
Bro.
don't think I would have been bad about it. I would have just started dying.
that would have done something to me. I would have became Black and Blue Suit Invincible, bro.
Oh, that's so funny.
Back to the fan theories. With John Malkovich being cast in the new Fantastic Four movie, fans are thinking that he's gonna be some like major important character, whether it's like Mole Man, like I said earlier, or to play Nathaniel Richards, Reed Richards' time traveling dad. Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna add it in the movie, but I think Marvel always does it. They're gonna build it up. Be like,
or watch it be an established thing already. Oh my gosh, bro. That actually pisses me off in Brave New World with the Serpent Society already being an established thing. The Serpent Society is such a vital thing to Captain America. They can't just make it an established thing. They can't just have it already in place. It's just,
Marvel, Disney.
Oh, that pisses me off so much.
It's whatever though. I'm sure they'll figure something out.
I'm sure there's a lot more fan theories to be said, but I do want to keep this episode short and sweet. Yeah. We're already at an hour and 4 minutes.
That's pretty short though.
Yeah, but like I'm trying to keep it like underneath an hour 20. That's gonna be it for our third segment, our fan theory talk. Make sure you guys share with us in the comments below any fan theories that you guys got or would like to share with us. We might share them on the podcast, to be honest. I might do a fan segment where I just read a whole bunch of Q&A or whatever. But yeah, that's going to do it for our third segment. Now we're going to move on to our fourth segment. It's a new segment, by the way.
That's why I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. For our fourth segment, this new segment, it's called Keep and Delete. So I'm going to be giving you a group of characters, movies, or shows, and you must decide which one will be deleted from history. So like, it would be deleted, and you would never it's just gone forever.
Okay.
It never existed essentially.
Okay.
All right. So
I feel like some of these are going to be way easy for me.
I'm going to start with superhero movies first. Okay. So No Way Home, Endgame, or The Dark Knight. And The Dark Knight is the one with Heath Ledger's Joker. Brah.
Dark Knight.
You would take out The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
See that
it's really tough. Like it's really tough. But like
thing is you'd be erasing Heath Ledger's role as the Joker.
I don't care.
His iconic character.
Spider-Man too much.
And what? Just because Spider-Man's in both No Way Home and Endgame.
Yep.
Next is Iron Man 1, 2008. Captain America: The Winter Soldier or Guardians of the Galaxy.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I don't think I could live without the other two. It's not me saying that I don't like Winter Soldier. It's just me saying that like
I had never watched Winter Soldier until we hopped on a podcast and he asked me to rate the movie. Swear to God. So it never even existed to me. Swear to God. Swear to God. It was so funny because I was like, I never watched that movie before. But I had to come up with a random ranking out of my head. That's why it was so... I don't remember what episode it was, but that's why I rated it so low. Because you were like, what? That movie... What was that the one with the stealth suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were like, the stealth suit was amazing. The stealth suit was amazing.
I love the stealth suit.
I have no idea what the fuck this guy's talking about. I never watched that shit.
I love the stealth suit. The stealth suit...
The stealth suit was nice. After I watched it, it was pretty cool.
The stealth suit's probably like either my second favorite or third favorite Captain America suit.
But since I watched it like literally last year, it would do me no difference if I never watched it at all. So that's pretty easy for me. I knew you were gonna ask that too. I knew at some point this motherfucker's gonna ask me which soldier. I was gonna be like, yep, that one.
Because Iron Man is like the first Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. And then Guardians of the Galaxy is like the start of a new group in its own thing. I'm like, I don't think I could live without that one either. But we get a whole bunch of other Captain America movies. I think I would go Captain America: The Winter Soldier as well.
Good boy.
Next is Logan, Deadpool, or Robert Pattinson's The Batman.
Logan didn't even do that great. I don't think it did.
Yeah, probably. Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, or Wonder Woman. I know your answer. Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Yeah. No. Yes.
I think I'd get rid of Batman vs Superman. Because that movie's just atrocious.
I was thinking that too. Yeah.
Because I don't like Batman vs Superman or Man of Steel. I like Henry Cavill being Superman. I just don't like the way that movie's like directed.
Okay.
But Batman vs Superman.
I won't get rid of Wonder Woman. I'll get rid of Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, because Batman vs Superman is just a terrible movie in general.
How do you know that name? Oh!
Why'd you say that name? Next is The Avengers, X-Men: Days of Future Past, The Incredibles.
Is that the one with fucking Say that again? Is that a different one? X-Men. Wait, hold on.
X-Men: Days of Future Past is the one where Logan goes back in time.
To save the X-Men?
Yeah.
What was the other options?
The Incredibles or the First Avengers.
First Avengers.
Really?
Yeah, I like that movie. I like the X-Men movie a lot. Is that one when Colossus dies? Like, all of them die, and you can see them all die by the Sentinels?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that movie was great. It was way ahead of its time.
I think I'd get rid of that movie, to be honest. Compared to the other two, I'm getting rid of.
Nah.
Next, now we're going to superhero TV shows. You ready?
Yeah.
The Flash, Arrow, or Supergirl?
Flash. The shows?
The shows. The Flash,
Supergirl.
Arrow, or Supergirl?
Supergirl. Get that shit out of my face. Or dead ass.
WandaVision, Loki, or Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I'd probably say WandaVision.
WandaVision?
Yeah. But that's like a tough choice.
Damn, it's a really hard choice.
Tough choice though.
Let us know down in the comments if you had to delete one of these projects from history, would it be WandaVision, Loki, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I think I'd say WandaVision because I think it had less of a big impact than the other two shows. Yes, yeah.
I think Loki had actually no.
Loki had an amazing impact. It had a big impact.
It was the multiverse.
Yeah, and it also added like the whole concept and that whole
TVA.
Yeah, it had everything.
I mean, WandaVision gives us...
Marvel is alive because of Loki, in my opinion.
What do you mean?
Like, during that area of movies, like, it was going downhill, and then Loki came out and it brought it up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't know. I honestly don't think I can say anything.
I will only say WandaVision because... Agatha came out, and then fucking White Vision, which I guess was a cool thing, but it was only in that area. Like, they never did anything else with that. And I don't even know what the fuck they did with Agatha. I haven't heard anything about that.
Agatha all along?
Yeah.
The show?
Yeah.
Well, she has her own... I mean, you have to watch the show.
I know, but I haven't heard people talk about it. They're like, oh yeah, it's cool. Anyways, moving on. And
it started off as a really bad show. Like, everybody hated the first half of it.
And then it was like really good.
And it was really good by the second half of it.
And then it led up to the multiverse with Doctor Strange, and that's it.
Right. It gave us 3 other projects.
Yeah. And then, but I think Winter Soldier and Bucky had a little more like detail and they had more lore.
It was definitely
more down to earth than what was going on with Earth and everything. Yeah.
It was a more MCU thing. Yeah.
So that's the only reason why. They're all great, but I think WandaVision is just more.
I'd probably have to give it to WandaVision as well. just from that argument, you do make some good points. So I'd probably give it to WandaVision as well. Next is The Punisher, Cloak and Dagger, or Titans.
Wait. The Titans, the live action one?
Yeah. So the Cloak and Dagger and Titans are the choices. I'm keeping Punisher.
Dude, Cloak and Dagger was hot shit.
It was. I think.
So was Teen Titans.
I think I'm taking out Cloak and Dagger. Just because one, Cloak and Dagger was already like canceled after season 1, 2. Did it even get a second season? I don't even know. I watched like half of the first season and then didn't like it, and then I stopped watching it. And then Titans, I watched the whole thing through. I've rewatched it multiple times actually, because it was a great take on its own version of the Titans. It wasn't the Teen Titans. It looked
so weird. It looked so like childish. Like
no, not even.
They look like when they're in superhero costumes, they look like bobbleheads. Like their bodies are so small and their heads are like gigantic. I don't know how to explain that.
That's only Red Hood.
You think so?
That's only Red Hood.
I thought that for like everyone, and I was like,
no, because Nightwing looks very good. I liked Nightwing's style.
So edgy.
I don't like the way he looked as Dick Grayson, but I liked the Nightwing suit. I like the Robin suits. Red Hood's the only thing that looked bobbleheady.
I'd probably say Cloak and Dagger, only because I only got through that thing halfway, but I've watched all of Titans.
Right.
Yeah. And that's probably, like I said with the other one, that shit's already erased. I don't think anyone knows that show ever came out. Ever.
I mean, the only reason why I wanted to watch it was because it was Cloak and Dagger, 2 people that like no one ever knows.
Yeah.
And because I was like watching Kicking It at the time and had Olivia Holt. Olivia Holt, the girl was Dagger, and I was like, she actually was a great cast for Dagger. Not gonna lie.
No, she's coming up in another movie, in that some like horror movie.
Oh, Hard Eyes.
Yes, and I was like, is that how I think it is?
Yeah.
Oh shit! It was so funny. But yeah, she was pretty good. Yeah, but I know definitely didn't make a good impact because my rivals, they're in the game, and people were like, who's that? And I'm like, bro, they have a whole show. They're like, I've never seen it before.
No one's seen that show. It was like a
people
Hulu show.
Don't know that character at all, which is like sad because their whole like lore and everything is pretty cool. Yeah, especially Cloak. He's a pretty cool character.
Yeah, the fact that they have that these are two people that are like complete opposites, yet they have a connection where they have to be together. Yeah. Now we're getting into our superhero characters. For the first one, Iron Man, Captain America, or Thor. Who are you deleting? It's not Iron Man.
Cap.
You're taking out Captain America.
I think Thor's just cooler.
Really?
He has a lot more lore.
It's a hard choice.
No, yeah, definitely, but
Batman, Spider-Man, or Superman?
Superman.
Yeah, I guess. I guess. Bro, I just keep thinking back to who's more iconic, Superman or the Flash? The Flash. Oh, you're fucking stupid. Dude, and I have clips ready to post as well. Like as of filming this, I haven't posted.
I saw that actually this morning. I woke up and the first thing on my Instagram was, who's more iconic? Superman or the Flash? You should have added in the clip. I don't know. I don't think I watched it because I was like, man, this is some shit. But I don't know. Did you add the clip where I called Alex?
Yeah.
Did you?
Not in that one. Like I have two different versions of that clip, and one of them is yeah. But like I have three interpretations of that clip. So I have the first one, and then I have the one I posted. I have the one I posted. I have the one where you call Alex, and I have one where it's like a callback to you saying like, the Flash is more iconic.
No fucking way.
But yeah, I'd probably say Superman for that one as well. Next is Wolverine, Deadpool, or the Flash. See, the thing is, the only reason why I would say Deadpool is because he's already in everything else. So if you take him out, it's like you're just taking away something that isn't already there. You know what? I don't know how to explain it. Like,
guy is gonked.
Because Wolverine is only Wolverine. The Flash is only the Flash, but Deadpool has been in everything. So
But you're deleting all of that.
Right, but if you're deleting Deadpool, then you're not really deleting anything. You know what I'm saying?
You are.
I mean,
Deadpool and Wolverine
you are, but in this
Deadpool has crazy history with X-Men. Deadpool killed the Avengers.
That's not my argument though.
But I'm saying you are deleting a big. Who were the choices?
Wolverine, Deadpool, or the Flash.
Flash gotta go.
I think I'd do Deadpool.
Flash gotta go.
Just because it's
Wolverine fought Predator. Are we serious?
It's like saying to me it's like saying if you're watching a movie and there's like a whole bunch of extras in the background, and if you take away five of the extras, it doesn't change anything because it's still its own thing.
Deadpool an extra is actually insane to me.
That's not my comparison though. I'm not comparing it to that. I'm just using that as a reference.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you're fucking stupid.
It sounds like it.
Thing is, the Flash and Wolverine have their own separate lore. I'm not saying that Deadpool doesn't. I'm not saying Deadpool doesn't, but Deadpool is like included in other people's lore.
I just think the Flash is cooler. I think he has way more comics.
He's way more interesting. I wouldn't say interesting, but he has more like the audience is more engaged with the Flash than they are Wolverine.
Yeah. I don't know a lot of Wolverine fans at all.
Yeah. Next is Hal Jordan's Green Lantern, Aquaman, or Cyborg.
Aquaman. Ooh, Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
The only argument you can make with Green Lantern is that there's other Green Lanterns.
Yeah, but they're not as good as him though.
Hawkeye, Black Widow, Ant-Man.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, I guess.
I'd say Hawkeye.
Did you like Hawkeye, like the Disney Plus show?
Okay.
I liked it.
It was okay.
I liked Haley Steinfeld in there. Like I'm glad that she has a role in the MCU.
Cool, yeah, she's cool. I just I think she's too early. She's too early for her. Like they're like, especially with the Avengers, they're like, yeah, you're gonna be the. I don't think she's gonna be good enough.
Now we're getting into our villains. Which villains are you deleting? Loki, Heath Ledger's Jokey. Loki, Heath Ledger's Joker, or Thanos?
Loki.
I'm doing Loki as well. Green Goblin, Magneto, or Doctor Doom?
Magneto.
That's hard.
That is really hard.
Because for you, Green Goblin's like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then Magneto is mutants and X-Men, and then Doctor Doom's like big.
No,
villain.
Doctor Doom. I feel like is so much bigger though.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
He's such a big villain.
Like Doctor Doom compared to Magneto. Magneto is fodder. Like Magneto, I think Doctor Doom uses Magneto as his own puppet at some point. He's like, because I think he like told him to like shift the poles or some shit. Which is the fact that he can do that is pretty fucking insane.
I think I'd have to do Green Goblin.
Magneto gotta go.
This one might be hard for you, or not. I think I already know your answer. Venom, Vulture, or Sandman.
Vulture.
Now we're talking about the MCU movies.
Okay.
These are all Spider-Man movies.
Fuck.
Homecoming, Far From Home, or No Way Home. It's easy for me. Fuck Far From Home.
Wow.
The second one, the only thing good about the movie is Mysterio. That's the only thing that holds up that movie. And I guess the development of
Homecoming.
What?
Dude, no, it's just I don't know, man. It's just Far From Home. It's
How?
just like
In what ways is Far From Home better than Homecoming?
because it involves like Peter wanting to be Peter. Like it's not just about him being Spider-Man. It's
Homecoming does that way better.
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because all he wants to do is be Spider-Man.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Dude!
But it still gives you more of that Peter
Think Mark.
Parker. Whereas,
I think it's definitely cool. No, I definitely don't. No. Far From Home was definitely way better. Homecoming, yeah, it was cool. He barely won the fight, and he ended up winning his little suit back or whatnot. But if you like, it's the whole thing of like, he's a kid. So if he literally would have just listened, everything would have been better. But like in a sense, yeah, you can tell that him rebelling did a little bit of good because he ended up stopping like a pretty big villain. But like at the end, he just ended up putting more people in danger by just doing shit willy-nilly. But like, yeah, he was able to save them because he was there. But like, imagine if he wasn't there. Like he barely got to that one building where they fell through the fucking elevator. Like he barely got there, and he was almost shot.
just as an MCU movie, I like Far From Home significantly less than Homecoming. I mean, Homecoming and Far From Home depict two different sides of Spider-Man. Whereas, like him, whether it's him wanting to be Spider-Man or him wanting to be Peter Parker.
Yeah.
It's two different sides of them.
I just think Far From Home just like makes it all together, and he just like, and like at the end, he kind of figures out how to balance both of them at the same time. I guess.
I think I'm
and like the suit.
I don't like the black.
No, the red and black one.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like the red and black. I don't like the black. I hate the black.
You don't even like the detail how he has like the webs right here. Nothing.
I don't know. I just don't like. I really just don't like the black on the suit. I don't like the black.
Doesn't start.
And it's the black and then the white spider on the back.
I don't know, man. It's cool because he made it, and you can tell he made it because he forgot.
Because it's dog shit.
No,
that's why it's his.
No, because you can tell it's his. It's the original design, and you can tell it's his because everything is different. The little thingy is different. It's
I do like the web shooter. The web shooter is better.
Sick, and you know it's his because he didn't think of all the precautions. In the Stark suit, he has a little fucking canisters, and he's like, "Oh, I'm out of webs." No canisters because he's still figuring shit out, and he's still realizing it's like the transition of him being like kind of like Tony Stark, where he learns from his mistakes. He's learning how to be this character, this superhero, and by like him doing these mistakes, he learns from him, and then he like gains new knowledge. He knows what to do next time, and it's like so, and it comes together so well. Fuck Homecoming.
I don't like No Way Home.
On to the next question.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange, or Ant-Man?
Ant-Man.
It's either Doctor Strange or Ant-Man for me. What's your argument for? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying how did you come to Ant-Man? What was your argument for Doctor Strange versus Ant-Man?
Doctor Strange is more impactful. Like he's done so much more. Like Ant-Man's just some guy that can shrink.
I guess. I mean, honestly, if I just got
and
Quantumania...
if you would have removed him from, like, Civil War, I don't think it would have done any different at all. The only impact he had in that whole entire trilogy, or that whole entire scenery, like, in the MCU, was at the end of Endgame. When they realized they could shrink far enough to travel back in time. That is the only impact Ant-Man has ever had in the MCU. That's significant.
Well, Quantumania. I mean, besides the whole Kang being thrown down the drain, it was still a multiverse thing.
Exactly, and they're not, and it was thrown down the drain, so they're not going to do anything with it. And they fucked up MODOK.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Quantumania. We also get Cassie Lang. We get the Wasp as well from the Ant-Man movies.
and
I
what
mean,
did
I'm
she
not
do?
talking about this, but this question's not talking about the Ant-Man movies. It's just talking about the first one. It's just talking about Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange 1, Ant-Man 1, or Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Doctor Strange it just adds more lore, and it also adds like the whole time stone and the importance of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
And the
I get
Supreme Sorcerer and Dormammu. I've come to bargain. Hello.
That is, yeah.
That was way better than Ant-Man 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably get rid of Ant-Man 1 as well. Avengers Infinity War, Civil War, or Black Panther. Say Black Panther. Let everyone call you racist.
I'm not gonna say Black.
You're not gonna say Black Panther?
No.
Good.
Civil War or what?
Good. Infinity War. Infinity War, Civil War, or Black Panther. I don't think I can get rid of Infinity War.
You're right. Civil War.
The thing is, like with Civil
No,
War,
but the introduction was so good.
we get introduction to multiple characters and the split of the Avengers. And then we also get William Hurt's Thaddeus Ross.
I think Civil War was canonically a better movie than. No, I think Black Panther is canonically a better movie than Civil War.
I think Black Panther just had more of a cultural impact.
No, I just think it was better.
That's gonna do it for our keep and delete segment. And that's really gonna leave it for the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a wrap for this week's episode of the Supeologists Podcast. We hope you enjoyed our fan theory episode. Let us know what fan theories you have and would like to share with us. I really do want to do a fan segment
At some point.
Yeah. So, go down in the comments, leave a fan theory or, something you would like to see happen in the DCU or MCU. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. And make sure you tune in next Monday where we'll be talking about animation across the Marvel and DC.